Hey guys, Bree here. So we are going to monogram a few different bags a few different ways, okay? So let's get started. This tote bag, I absolutely love it. It is a little expensive, but it's called a pop-up porter and it is my favorite tote ever. So anyways, the inside piece comes out and then you can fold it up like that. And it fits flat. It's great to put in the trunk, like Costco. I take it to Costco and I put all my groceries in it. I pull Riley around in it too. She uses it as her little, like, I don't know, laundry basket that I pull her around in. But anyways, it's a great option. The next thing I have is just a little makeup zipper bag. This one in particular is an old chalk one. I know that when I get a chance, I'll probably put some of those up for sale because I do have some in my inventory. Here is one of those little Santa sacks that we were using for like gift bags and stuff. That's on my Amazon website. And then a tote bag as well from my Amazon website, okay? I'm out of breath. Whew. Okay. So let's see. Hi. I also just sent out my email. Let me know if you guys got my email. Okay, go and check it. I put in a couple of new things in there on our cutout site. What was I getting? I was looking. Oh, I got it here. Ink mat. That's what I was missing. My ink mat. Okay. Let me grab my ink mat real quick. Let me grab a couple of them because I'm not 100% sure if we'll need them all, but I don't know which size we may need. Actually, we don't need it. Never mind. We might need it for the bag. I'll do it for this bag. How about that? That's not gonna fit. Let me see. I have one more that's a little bit bigger. I might need to cut it down just a little bit, which is fine with me because I have a bunch of different mats. And if I can consistently use it for this bag, then I'm fine with cutting it. Okay, let's cut it along there. Actually, let's cut this way so I can still hang it. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut my mat so I can fit it inside of our tote bag. Now I have a ton of these tote bags. If you get my emails, it's actually on the email itself. You'll see the picture of the tote bags and I'll have a link to my Amazon store. You got it, yay, I'm so glad. So anyways, those are the exact ones that I'm using. But I'm gonna go ahead and put this in here. And when you guys jump on, say hi if you're catching a replay later. Comment replay. You'll know if you're catching a live if there's like a little red box that says live. If that little red box isn't there, then you're catching a replay. Oh, thank you so much, Benna. I have not seen you in forever. Where have you been? Yes. What are those?
The hanger.
The what?
The hanger.
I don't know what hangers you're talking about. The handles? Ask Auntie Reese because Daddy, I think they're on the charger over there by the door. Okay. So you guys, we're going to actually put a design behind this. So it's not just a blank bag. So I am going to put this on here. Oh, thank you. It's actually a dress I got from Costco. And I got it because it's like a long t-shirt kind of dress. And I love it. It looks a little bit like a muumuu, but you know what? I am totally fine with that. I am totally fine. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I forgot to push this. Let's push that. Okay. So let's see, on this bag, I think I would like to do something, maybe we'll go lighter, so like the light pink, which is marvelous. Now remember, this is an ink, okay? So ink does need to be heat set, so I do have my heat press on. Let me get a little bit bigger squeegee than the one I have. So I'm going to use the small squeegee. This is the mini squeegee. So typically these are the ones that I love using. But since this is a little bit bigger surface and we're using one color, I'm going to use this. All right. As long as I'm comfy, I know, right? Yay. Okay, so I'm going to grab quite a bit of ink right here. And let's see, I'm just going to start up here at the top. And I'm just going to pull across, okay? Once I get to the edge, I'm just going to kind of pull my way down. So I started in one direction there, and then I'm going to work my way down one direction as well. So I know sometimes it's hard to get it started up at the very top, so I just went ahead and went sideways at the top. And then from here on down, I'm just going to pull this way. Okay, so I'm going to get the excess up here. And again, I'm just going to pull. I think this particular design that I'm using is called Elegant Flourish Pattern. And to be honest with you, I didn't even look to see if it's on the website, but I don't ever remember it going out. But it was launched back with our more of our Halloween stuff, I think. But since it's a pattern, normally it's not gonna just go out of stock, but I could be wrong too. But Elegant Flourish Pattern. If you end up liking this design, that way you know what it's called. All right, so I'm getting down here to the very bottom, and I'm probably gonna have to go sideways again once I get all the way down here. Without trying to get it in my hair. All right. Ta-da. Okay, so that worked out really well. I really didn't use that much ink, so it was good. The bag is from Amazon, so you can get it from my Amazon store. Just grab my link. At any time, you guys feel free. You can comment !links. So !links, all together, one word, no spaces. And I will send you all of my links, okay? That I'm, like, where I get all my stuff from. Okay, so now I'm just gonna take this off. Look how cute. Look at that. I know it's a little hard to see on y'all's end, but once it dries, I think it's gonna look really cool though, because this is what it looked like, and that is what it looks like now, okay? So let me set this on my cleaning mat. Let me set this on my cleaning mat real quick because this is a bigger size transfer. I am still going to set it, stay, on my foam mat. So remember, this is like a bath mat, okay? Bath mat, you can get on my Amazon store as well. And then I just take water. You can take it straight to the bathroom if you want. Clean it in the bathtub, clean it in a sink. I find this way to be easiest though. So I'm gonna grab a napkin real quick and I'm gonna kind of wipe off this top layer. This actually helps my board eraser a little bit just because I'm not at a sink. But check that out. It just took it off, but as long as you do it while it's wet, you're good. So now I'm just gonna quickly spray it, and then I'm gonna take my board eraser and I'm gonna wipe it down. And this is gonna help make sure that there's no ink or paste, whatever you happen to be using, left inside of the silk screen, okay? So if you are new here, these are reusable silk screen transfers or stencils, whatever you want to call them, whichever you prefer. But they are adhesive and reusable, so that's the key. So we're gonna clean both sides. Okay, so now this is all done. I like to dry mine off because sometimes you get some of that, like, you know how water gets a little dirty when you're cleaning stuff? Same thing here. I just like to wipe it off a little bit. So let me kind of show you what I mean. So the black stains were already there from a transfer I used before. That's not coming off, okay? It's just stained. Then I'm gonna put this back on here. And I'm gonna turn it around. Just make sure that's all dry. Okay? And now it's ready to reuse again whenever I want. Okay? Oh yeah, the bathroom mat is a game changer, especially if you don't have a sink, you know, like in your craft room area. Okay, are you guys ready for this? So I think I'm gonna do mine first. And y'all, look what we made. Okay, so these are actually iron-on leather patches, okay? And we have them available in 4 colors right now. We'll have more of this stuff later, like into the new year. But we have 4 colors: black, red, light brown, and dark brown. So today I'm gonna actually use the black and the dark brown colors. And I'm gonna put them on a couple of different projects so you guys can kind of see what they look like. But these patches match our transfer, the modern Monogram font that I've been using, right? So if you guys checked out yesterday's video, we did all the monograms, right? And then we did the tags as well, right? And we did these. So anyways, we are using our Monogram font so much, okay? Let's see. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the black one, and I'm gonna do it for me, okay? I personally want this one. It's gonna be like my little makeup bag. So I'm gonna put the transfer on here. Oh, you know what? I am gonna use I'm going to use the mat. Gonna try and line it up the best I can. Okay. I think I want to use, I'm going to use the teal because you know what? I'm always using teal. Let me see if I have an open one. No, we cut these on our, we cut them on our laser machine, but you might be able to cut them on a Cricut. Give it a try. I do have a silhouette, but I haven't attempted to use it. Well, I don't think I've touched my Cricut since I started chalk, like since I was introduced to this, because it's just so much easier than weeding. I hate weeding. I used to love it before I had Riley. And then now I just, it's like such a waste of time. For me. That's just kind of how I feel. We have a thunder. All right, so let's see how these come out. I haven't even tested one out, so I don't even know if they're gonna work well. But we're gonna find out together, aren't we? Okay, let me clean this. Okay, I'm just cleaning this off, just like I did the other one. Put that back on the paper. Okay, so that one's done. I'm gonna let this one sit and dry just a little bit, you guys, before we do the next piece on top. Okay, so I have a couple more here. Let's go ahead and let's do this one. Hi. Took a break for Facebook a while. Oh, that's okay. I totally understand that. I am feeling good. I am doing good. Thank you guys. All right, let's try this one. So this is the dark brown one that we're gonna use. And I call this one floral because it has the leaves, like the greenery on it. So let's see. The only thing for me about putting them on that is it's really hard for me to see it. You know what I could do? I could get my painter's tape. I wonder if I could just stick this on the table. We're just gonna see about that. Hey, I had to reschedule the doctor's appointment to tomorrow because Riley woke up, she had a little bit of a fever, and so I just let her sleep, didn't wanna take her with us to the doctor's office, so luckily. What was kind of crazy is my doctor actually wasn't there today. She had taken off, but she'll be there tomorrow, so I guess it worked out well. I must have not seen the cancellation. So yeah, it all worked out. Okay, so when you're doing the floral, make sure you do it the correct way because there is a correct way. I put it on backwards the first time, turned it around, and now we're good. Okay, I think on this one, let's do, I wonder how the pink will show up on it. Because I'm thinking about putting it on that bag that we just did. Right? So let's see how this comes out. Again, we are actually just testing. I did upload these to our website, you guys. And club members, I promise I'm gonna get you your email. I will work on that and get it sent out. It's either gonna go out late tonight or tomorrow morning. So club members, if you wanna wait to order, you will have your code you will have your discount code to order later. Okay. I love it. It looks good, y'all. All right. Again, let me clean them as I go. So that way, if we do need to use it again, it's already clean, it's ready. All right. So that one is good. Let's move that one out of the way as well. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys so far. Look at those. Doesn't that look good? Okay, and we have one more, not that one. We have the hexagon pattern. So I wanted to do one of each so we could all see what they look like. If you do order it, you can get them, you can do the 3-pack, right, in a certain color, or you can do individual shapes if that's what you choose. So you have the circle, the hexagon, and the floral, and all 3 of them come on this sheet, all right? So you do need to get that. I mean, you could always use this however you want, but I do recommend that you get the Monogram transfer to match. Okay? All right, we could do gold. I don't know how gold will show up on this dark. Or we could just do white, and then we could do like blue on the inside. Maybe we'll do it that way. Let's do white. Oh, I need to go back. I saw a comment, something about grandson. Hold on. I think Yvonne said it. Give me a second. Let me go back and see. And this is not taking a lot of ink at all to do that outside piece. Okay. Hey, Becca. Had never been sick. I woke up to her throwing up, and boom, my labor started. My contractions were a minute apart. I had never, she was 2 to have the second one. Oh man, Terry. My granddaughter was born today. On your birthday, Yvonne! Yay! Well, 1, happy birthday, and 2, congratulations! How exciting! Yay! That is so much fun. So we are making Monogram iron-on tags, and we're gonna iron them on here in a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna set those down. Okay, and y'all, I'm gonna do another monogram, but not even on a tag itself, but we're gonna put this one directly on our pop-up porter. Now you wait for your grandson. Yes, how awesome. Okay, so here's our pop-up porter. If you don't have one, you can get it on my chalk site. By the way, it is the best tote bag you will ever get. Hands down. I have had so many tote bags from so many different companies, from so many different stores, and this one is worth every penny. I kid you not, they're expensive, but I have at least 10. I do. I love them that much. Donna, yes, I would paint the ornaments before you put the transfer on. So paint it first and then wax them and then put your transfer. Okay. So I think I'm gonna do the bee, and then I'm gonna do the two little, those things around it, like that. My thing is, do I wanna use the big bee, the short, one? I think so. Okay, let's see. I'm pretty sure I just put that on there perfect. Okay. You don't have wax yet? Okay, so if you don't have wax, what I recommend, paint your ornament, dry it. 100% completely dry. Okay, and then you're going to need to fuzz your transfer a lot, okay? But make sure that the paint is dried completely. And then just fuzz it a bunch of times. And when I say a bunch of times, I mean like 20. Okay. Again, I just clean them as I go. It just makes it so much easier. Let's see if we can dry this a little bit. And then we'll put our little floral pieces on the sides. Hi, I'm doing good. Thank you. Okay, and so now I'm going to use these. And I'm going to do my best. Try not and touch down, except only on the transfer. Like only on the silkscreen part. All right, and I do a lot of just guessing. So if yours is not super straight, mine is not either. But I usually just kind of guesstimate. Okay. Awesome. Let me close that one up. Let's spray this down. Put it back on our paper. And we used all of this stuff yesterday as well, you guys. So they're still all super sticky. You can use them, you know, anywhere from 8, 10 times, sometimes a lot more than that, as long as you take care of them kind of like how I'm showing you, okay? Look! It's a little small, but I'm totally okay with it. I think that's so cute. All right, so we are going to heat set it. Let's quickly dry this. Just a little bit. First time watching, hi. Well, welcome. Glad to have you here. Okay, I need parchment paper. Boop. and my heat press. And we're gonna heat set that. I have it at 300, 30 seconds. Probably don't even need to do it the full 30 seconds, but I'm just gonna let it sit here for like at least 15. We'll do 20. Okay. Yes! It's still a little tacky. Hold on. Let's do that. I'm gonna do that one more time. Okay, so this tote bag does have a little bit of plastic on the inside of it, but I'm only doing it at 300 degrees, so it's not gonna melt the inside to itself. Okay, but there is kind of a little plastic there. But these are super strong, durable, and now it is set. Okay, they fold up really nice. It does have a little insert you put in there. It does have these little handles where you can grab them, and it even has handles on both sides. Okay, so again, I know it's fairly small, but hey, it's mine. And you can put so much stuff in it. Okay, I did use ink. Yes, I did use ink. Okay, so let's heat set this one. I'm gonna take out our mat. Remember, I did use the 18 by 18 ink mat, or 17 by 17, something like that. But I did cut it just a little bit. Okay, so let's start over here. Let's start closer to myself. All right, so we're gonna heat set this one, and then we are going to come back to our patches. Okay, I am gonna need to heat set, or I'm gonna have to just be real careful. I accidentally scratched this one. Let's scoot this over. Let me see. I'm gonna try and dry these a little bit. Well, without dropping them would be nice. Okay, let's scoot this down and get this bottom part here. Okay, so the top part is done. It is dried. It is set. Okay, you can definitely use an iron. Yeah. Yeah, you can definitely use an iron. You might need to do like medium-high heat, a little bit longer, at least like 2 minutes or so. I don't know. It just really depends on how hot your iron gets. I know that you can get some, that little baby iron. I have one. This one right here, it's called Steam Fast. This one gets up to 350 degrees. I did get it from Walmart for like 15 bucks. Also, you can get this one on my Amazon link for $100. And this is the 9x9. It works for me. Yeah, I have to do it in 4 sections, but it doesn't take up that much room versus like the 9x12 or the 12x12 sizes. Okay. All right, so our bag is done. Remember, it looks like that, and now it looks cute. Let's see. Hey, Jamie. Remember, if you guys need anything, if you need the links to my Amazon site, I have the bags, these exact ones loaded there. If you want the new iron-on patches, those are on my cutout site. But anyways, if you need any of the links, or if you need this, these are on my chalk website. You can do !links. All together, no spaces, !links. Okay? All right. So, let me see. Let me try and finish drying. At least this pink one looks still a little wet. Let me see if I can dry it just a little bit. So that way we can add the letters inside of it, and then we will go ahead and iron them onto our bags, okay? So I've got a couple of bags here. I'm gonna do one to our little Santa bag. We'll do one to our tote bag, and then I do have like a makeup bag that I'll do one on as well. I might have to just iron this on first. Let's try it a couple of different ways, shall we? I'm gonna iron this on first, and then we'll add the monogram letter. So, for these patches, they do have a film on the back that you do need to remove. I'm trying not to mess up. I would recommend you let these dry, okay? Let them dry first before you actually put them on. Mine is still a little wet, so I'm trying not to mess it up. Try. Might be a little harder when it's wet. I was trying to let them dry. There we go. Boo. Might not be that easy. Maybe I should have peeled off the back first. That would be a lesson learned, huh? I didn't think these would be so sticky. Okay. Oh, I'm messing up. Maybe if I can just get them into the center, then I can kind of pull them up. Oh man. There we go. Slowly but surely making our way around. It's just trying to take it off of the edge. I think that's the hardest when your edges are wet. But hey, we're gonna get it done. It's gonna happen. There we go. All right, so it is adhesive, it is sticky, so be aware, because it's supposed to help you keep it in place when you go to iron it. So it's supposed to help you. Right now it's just creating a little bit of some drama. It's causing me some issues. It's okay. All right, trying to get this little piece up. I might just leave that there. At this point, it's just gonna stay. At least we know they're gonna work well, huh? They're already sticking really good. No, they were really sticky to begin with. I used the heat gun a little bit, but I don't think that heat gun is hot enough to have melted any of it. I just can't touch the edges. So that's kind of the problem that I feel like I'm running into, is I can't touch the edges because of the ink on the other side. So, see, there we go. All right, here we go. I think I'm gonna put it down. Should we put it? That's what I should have asked you guys. Should we put it right in the center or on the bottom corner? I'm kind of liking this bottom corner. And do we want it to go that way or this way? Maybe this way. What do you guys think? Bottom corner? That's what I'm thinking. We could probably make this one for my mama. We'll do the V. I probably should have done it in purple since purple's her favorite color. Okay. Let's push that down. All right, so I am going to, we're gonna cover this up. And we're gonna heat set it. I'm gonna hit it with our little heat gun real quick, just a little bit. We are less than 3 weeks away. And you guys, did y'all get my email? Or my text message? I sent out the text message early this morning for the craft box, which if you haven't, text that number. Text craft box to that number so you can be the first to know next month. But we almost sold out. We only have like 4 or 5 left, y'all. And then I put it in the email. So, you ordered the craft box, yay! So, yeah. So anyways, make sure you text that. Look, I upgraded, y'all, from you can screenshot that if you need to real quick. I upgraded from our cardboard paper. My little cardboard sign. Stay. Okay. All right, so we're gonna I'm gonna let that cool off for a second. And then we're gonna put another one on there. Okay, let's do this one. See, this one's a little bit more on the drier side. But this was also the first one we did. You see how easy that was? That's what it should have been. Okay. So I'm going to put that right there. I I think I'm gonna keep this one because I really like it. I really like it. Looks pretty centered to me. So this one I did not heat set yet because the outside was not as wet as that other one was. That one was still kind of wet, and I didn't want the transfer to pull up the ink. All right. Again, I'm just cleaning them as I go. Makes it a lot easier. Let's put that back. Look how cute! I'm so excited. I am so excited. Okay, let's let that one dry. And I do have this one as well. It is still a little wet. We're gonna put it on, what should we put it on, this one? See, if I do the little drawstring, then it needs to be somewhere down here. Okay, whose should this one be? Should we do it for Riley? Or Grayson? Oh, we could do this one for Grayson. I can't wait, he's gonna be here any day. Okay, let me take this off first before I do anything else. Let's do this one. Okay. See, the circle one was really easy, but I'm also wondering if it is the color or if it's the design. It could be the design, because both of these two designs that we used on this one were a little bit more complicated, right? Okay, let me see if I can get these. Nope. Y'all. All right, well, you know what? I'm just gonna have to do it each little individual piece. It's hot. Now I'm sweating. Am I touching the other side? Like, maybe I'll just leave this one and do it tomorrow. Just might. I really do wonder. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh. Well, I thought I had it. It tricked me. It tricked me. You know what? I'm just gonna do the G, okay? And then I'm gonna let it sit overnight, and we're gonna do this one tomorrow, and I'll see if it's easier for me to pull it off once the ink dries, okay? All right. So I'm only gonna push inside where that G is at. All right. Yay! Okay, let me clean that. We'll finish up the bag for my mom real quick. And then I'm gonna let this one dry overnight, and then we'll kind of test it out and see if that way works better. That way you guys have a better idea as well. But look how cute that's gonna be. All right, let's come back over to this one. So we already heat set it once. We're gonna add the V to the middle of it. All right, and we'll stick with our Marvelous color. But you guys, these are so cute. They came out so much better than I was expecting them to come out. No, I lied. I was expecting them to come out cute, and they did. So I'm really glad it worked well. Again, you can get them on my website. You can always just go to spoiledbybrie.com. Spoiledbybrie.com. That'll take you to my links as well. And you just go to my cutout site. And these are the iron-on patches. And I have them available in the 3 shapes, okay? The 3 shapes that go with our transfer. So like it has all 3 of these designs there. But you do want to grab this from my chalk website. So that way you've got everything you need. I love them though. Thank you. I really like the brown with the pink. It looks good. It really does look good. Okay. Let's put that on there. Okay, so small little recap, you guys. We did the monogram on our tote, right? So I did that, my little B on that. I did my B on this one, which I still need to heat set this. We did Grayson's on there, but I need to heat set that tomorrow. We're gonna let that one dry completely. And then this one that we're working on right now is for my mom. Remember, this came like that. It was blank. I got it on Amazon. I have my Amazon link. If you go to spoiledbybrie.com, you'll find my Amazon link there as well. And these exact ones I get in like a pack of, I don't know, you could do like a pack of 6, 12, 24, something like that. We did Marvelous with our transfer, and then we ironed on our little letter. Okay, so that came out super cute too. I love it. And let's do this one. Okay, let me hold this one down because it's a little uneven. Throw away a few things here. But I am heat setting at 300 for 30 seconds. Okay, that's kind of what I've been doing here. But y'all, hit that heart button for me if you haven't yet. Look how cute. Is that not adorable or what? I know. And you could use the same like letter if you wanted to. So these are the two types of letters. You have the long skinny ones and then you have the short chunky ones. And then you can put that inside of here too. So it just kind of depends on how you want it to look. You can have it match if you want. But like I said, I do have the patches in these 4 colors, okay? So I have them in black, red, light brown, and dark brown. So the 2 colors I used today were dark brown and black. But yeah. Okay, so thank you. Yeah, if you guys like them, feel free, go to spoiledbybrie.com and you can go to our cutout site, or you can type in the link, or you can type in the comments, !links, so !links, all together, one word, and that'll send you the links to it, so that way you don't have to remember what website it was. But again, you can just go to spoiledbybrie.com and go to our cutout site. It'll have it there, okay? So, which one's your favorite? Do you like the makeup bag? Do you like our tote bag that we did? Or do you like our little, I don't even know what to call this. This is like a little laundry drawstring bag that we're gonna do for Grayson. Again, I'm gonna let this one dry though. I'm gonna let it dry and then I'm gonna peel off all of the adhesive stuff on the back tomorrow. Right, so I'll let that one dry because I just couldn't get that off. I wonder if this one's easier to get off. I was debating, maybe it was just the color. You know what, it could just be the color, y'all, because this one is a little difficult too. Yeah, see, the black one was really easy to take off, but I bet you this particular sheet must have been left, like, you know, in transit. Sometimes whenever the postal services or the shipping people have them in different temperatures, I bet you that's what happened. So it could depend on color. So I would just kind of be aware. Be aware. Awesome. Okay, well, that is that. I do have these as well that go with our cutout, the club cutouts as well. Speaking of club, it's next week. Okay, our club night is next week, not today. I think it's next week. Oh, y'all. I'm pretty sure it's next week. But I do have club cutouts. I have these available as keychains, right? Now, I do think these are a little bit longer, so I don't know. I'm not sure about this one. I might edit it and move it, but for now, that's what it looks like. But I have them without the keychain pieces as well. So if you need those are on the website too. And other than that, I know the makeup bag is so cute. Tote bag. A pouch. Yeah, like the drawstring pouch kind of thing. They're all so cute though. Okay, well, I think that might have been all I have for you guys today. That is, again, that's from the Monogram stuff, and I'm probably going to use the Monogram stuff again tomorrow or sometime later this week. I have a couple of other things. Let me show you. For bags. I'm so excited. But we are limited on quantities and colors. So these are going to be on some acrylic stuff that we have. I've had this acrylic because I was making earrings at one point in time. So anyways, I'll wait until I get those up on the website and then I can use it. But I got to get my keychains out. I have them somewhere, my little keychains that go on it, so that way I can hang it on my little bag. I'm probably going to put this on my tote bag, to be honest with you. I'm just going to put it on here, right? I'll have it hang here. So anyways, I'll have these uploaded. I don't know if we'll get them uploaded tomorrow or not. Again, we're limited on certain colors, so that's kind of where we're at with that. And I don't know that I can get them in this weekend. I probably won't be able to get anything until like Tuesday or Wednesday of next week if we decide, like if we end up selling out of this one, you know what I mean? So I might sell them in packs of 3 then. Then I could control the quantities. But anyways, I know the teal is perfect. And I have some glitter ones. They're awesome, you guys. I love them all. Okay. Yeah, so anyways, if you want the cutouts, go to spoiledbybrie.com. You can find them there. The prices vary. So just check them out. And let's see. You can click. Yeah, the cutouts are all going to be different. So you can go to my website, you can comment in the comments below, do exclamation point links, or you can click on the website I just put up. And then just go to our wood cutout website and you can check out all the things there, okay? Alrighty, y'all, have a great rest of your evening. Remember, club members, be on the lookout for your email. Make sure you guys are signed up for my emails because I did send out one today, and I will probably send out one. If I don't send out one tomorrow or Saturday, for sure Sunday or Monday for Christmas, with some of our pictures as well from our photo shoots, like our Christmas card, if you will. But anyways, make sure you're signed up for emails. It's down in the pinned comment below. Hey, Georgie. Alrighty, y'all. I will talk to y'all later, okay? Have a great rest of your night. See you later. Hit the heart button for me, and